Okay, before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware there is a risk in the future trading. Monday, not much going on, but we have a good run on the CL. And then we have, let me, here you can copy all the trades where you have a new signal come on that column here. It tells you which direction, sell or buy. Then we have an entry point. This column here is an entry point and a target and a price. And how many ticks in those trades. And then you have the same thing on the chart, the trade-in price. We have this one here reversed. We have an entry point on that area and a target on, I have them reversed. Here is your entry and here is your target. You're very welcome to copy any of those trades as long as we're not responsible for your trade. You're very welcome to it. Right now, based on the last signal, we have 275 ticks. This is your market analyzer from your scalper, and those are the charts for the scalpers. This one here, the controller, is based from the swing trading, and you have those CL, NASDAQ, whatever. The trades are right there. It happened to be the swing trading is the same number as this one here, so this is very good. So we are on that trade on the CL with 1100, and you can see where is those numbers entry and where you can re-enter the market if you come in late. You like to enter the market on a re-entry, you're very welcome to it. And that's why we are sharing actually our stuff to the public, and we're not collecting any fees, or we're not collecting email. We are strictly trying to help. And if you look here, those numbers here, you're very welcome to copy those numbers. Those are a pullback re-entry numbers. Again, this is a pullback re-entry number. So if you are late on a signal, as an example, if you want to take a CL, I'm going to take it a little bit. If you want to take the CL as an example, as a re-entry, we can see what is the re-entry number is 7378. This is the re-entry number on the CL. As long as we're not responsible for your trade, you're very welcome to copy of all our trades, whether you are wanted to scalp the market. You can see when the scalper is taking the new trades right there on the market analyzer, whether you wanted to copy the swing trading or you want to copy those signals, you're very welcome to it. We're not holding back. We are practically the only company. We practically try to go every day, depends on our time, and we use all the instruments. We do not hide in the corner till the end of the day to show a couple of charts, and tomorrow we show different charts. It's the same charts every day, the same time frame every day, and the same instruments every day. So we're not we're going live here, and you see the good trades and the bad trades right in front of you. It's like is on your computer. This is the best deal you can ever have, and with no commitment, no collecting emails, no fees, nothing. So this is a free sharing software. We are sharing our signals to everyone needs help. We understand there is a lot of problems right now with the traders trying to make money. And so you're very welcome to it. Actually, we are proud for what we have. We should not be hiding. We should be showing what we have, and then let this trader decide. Stand having somebody get money under the table to tell you which direction you need to go. Let the trader decide if this one good for him or not. Right now we have NASDAQ Dow Jones hit the target. The Russell hit the target, and right now we have 271 ticks. And again, guys, if you are light, you're not left out. Again, it is very important for me, for traders to understand this is your entry price, this is your target price, and this is a pullback re-entry numbers. This is a pullback re-entry number, so you can pull back and re-enter those markets anytime you want to. And it seems like now this market is turning around. You're very welcome to. Um, uh, you're very welcome to. Uh, Take the trade. I'm sorry because there is a lot of traders that chat with me during the session, so sometimes you see me I distracted. Um, so I apologize for that. Okay, and let's see what else we have. Really, today the eyes are on the CL and the Russell. Mainly, the Russell and the CLs are doing extremely a lot of movement on the Russell and CL. And ES right now it is a bit flat, and we have an entry actually on the ES. You have the entry is 74.25. Your target is 68.25 for the ES traders. I have some of the charts with the fibs, and I have some of the charts without the fibs. The reason is um, I don't want to populate too much on the chart, but I use the fibs on the 1 minute chart ES for a reason, because a lot of traders use the ES, and I like to show them if they are in that trade or if they have entered the market in a different entry. How would I know? So at least I can guide them with it and telling them where most likely this ES is going to be projected, or if the ES is going to hold in some position. So that's why I use the fibs for you to. Um, I can guide you with that if you want to, and hopefully we can do a good job on it. So there is not much going on today. It's a Monday, not much going on, but um, I will be covering a little bit on the ES. We have a resistance line at the ES at a 77 level. Could be projected from that, and then if you are not have or you have not entered the ES, you're very welcome to follow those trades on a sim, whatever, as long as we're not holding us responsible for anything. And then you have a re-entry at 78.75. This is a re-entry point in case if the CL goes up all the way there at the ES, if it goes all the way up there, then you have a re-entry point right there. In the meantime, if you notice here, I don't know if you can see that on the chart, we have a resistance line. Those are your $35 zones. They are the most accurate system ever came out on Ninja Trader. So those are very accurate, and very soon you find out you have to respect those lines. Immediately, you have to respect those lines. So what we are going to do, we're going to keep watching the ES and keep our eye on the CL, trying to figure out this is the most instruments they use, traders, and we'll try to guide you as much as we can on those trades. Let's look at the CL, trying to see what's going on the CL. there is a pullback. I mean, we had a lot. I didn't. I was a bit busy. I couldn't. Went right under my hands when I was trying to connect to YouTube. I had the microphone problem, so I turned around and then it was everything gone. But we had a very nice run, even below the target. Came into the 72.98, and you can see those reversals are not repaint reversal, and they are again. We've been doing this now for a few months live. Again, you can see those two yellow lines. Once the two yellow lines came in, this means you are in a danger to take any short trade. A day after a day, a week after a week, on a YouTube live, you have seen it so many times. When the market comes in between those two yellow lines, it turns around. Very rare, you're going to see that, which is very unusual in the market because there is nothing 100% in the market, but this is a very unusual performance on those two yellow lines when it exactly tells you this market is about to turn around. And it's been doing an amazing job for the last 2 years. Actually, we've been very proud of this. Even if you are trying to swing trading, actually it is an advantage. Even if you're trying to swing trading, you can use it also for those advanced traders. You can use it for reversing the market, like you can control the auto trade by taking a short only or a long only. So if you are out of a trade, you can easily direct that auto trade to start taking long trades only once you see come in between those two yellow lines. It is a very accurate system. But also, if you, for the ones are following us, we have covered that a lot many times. That your automated trading is based on a trailing stop one and a trailing stop two. And most of the time, and here is your re-entry point is right there. Most of the time, the market is going to be rejected from your first trailing stop, which is a minor fib line, or it's going to go from the major resistance on the second fib line. And then you have the key point is the re-entry, and anything above that is going to be long. It's no longer valid for a short trade. This is where most of the traders make a mistake. They don't understand between pullback, re-entry, or it is a reversal. This is the most worst cases where most of the traders lose money trying to jump on a market, scared they're gonna miss it. Where everybody going long, you should be. When everybody going long in that area, your MACD, your ATR, all this nonsense indicators that just follow the market. By this time, when the market turn around, is pointing all the indicators long, and then you start jumping on the market. By the time you get here, all your basic indicators is telling you to go ahead and go long. Then you jump on the wagon, and then the market it goes the opposite direction. Where on that system, when you see that excitement here, you're not getting involved in it. You are waiting on this market to pull back. When everybody trying to go long, you're going short, buddy. When everybody trying to go long, you're going short. And this is a very important to understand that here is a pullback. It's not a reversal. This is a pullback. This is where the money is made for the last 25 years. This is the only thing I know it works. When the pullback re-enter the market, it has been the most success stories ever came out, and this is the most success trading ever came out. Pullback, re-enter the market on your key levels. This has been around for many years and never run out of style, and it will never runs out. All the new system I have seen them, they come and go as easy as they fast as they come in. But pullback re-entry, this or identified trend, pullback re-entry, this is it will never gets out of business, never, because this is the basic, the structure of the market. using a MACD ATRs, all this, you can download 20,000 MACD, you can download the 20,000 support resistance, you can download 20 million ATRs out there. But all those basic indicators, they are based on following the market and you are trading the future. So your indicators are based on the past and you want to trade the future and trying to tell me why I'm not success, because you're not predicting, you're following. As long as you are following the market, you will never be success trader as a future trader. Never, never. Not in. And to get it worse, you want to trade with the trend and using a Renko bar. That is gonna, put more oil on the fire. That's it. You cannot see the trend on a Renko bar. I don't care. I've had a lot of enemies over that. I don't care. You're not going to be make it in this business if you are using a Renko bar. I don't care. We have a Renko bar, and I'm not showing the Renko bar. The Renko bar are used only for reversals, and we have not covered reversal, but the Renko bars are the best instruments to use reversal. But to trade it with the trend, you will never be success. Not today, not tomorrow, in your lifetime. You will never be success trader using a Renko bar. And I challenge any trader can be success with a Renko bar, that's for sure. And so you can be making money today, but you will be losing tomorrow, that's for sure. So right now, the market come in and a pullback on a re-entry at 73.53. This is your resistance line. We don't use on the automated trade. This one here, we do not use a dummy trailing stop. What we use, floor and fibs, and this is your first floor and fibs, and this is your second floor and fibs. So this is, it comes in automatic on the chart that does not require any optimization or back testing or forward testing, because it's based on the live data right now. So every time the auto trade taking a trade, it is different target. It could be 10 ticks, could be 20 ticks, could be 30 ticks. Every entry has a price. Every entry has a stop loss. Every entry has a target. And all that is based on the price movement of that business. When you are taking a normal scalper as an example, it is also on our normal scalper, we have a cut clean, 15 ticks a stop loss, and then we let the scalper decide when to exit on each trade. We do not, you can use or you can overwrite the auto trade, and you can use a trailing stop or a stop loss or anything you want, like any other conventional auto trade. But the idea about it is if you put everything on zero, the auto trade can exit on a stop loss when he feels that the trend is over or is in the wrong direction, and he can exit the trend when it needed. So even on the swing trading, when you are trying to swing trade the market also on the swing trading exit once the trend is over. We do not use a dummy trailing stop, and we do not use a dummy target, because it's a crime when you are in a trade and you're going to kill a trade because you have a 10 ticks or 15 ticks of stop loss. That is going to kill your trade. And instead, we have to be following that market and stay on a winning trade, because if you are exiting from that trade, you're going back into the market, you're going to be in trouble. You could be in trouble. So we don't want to get in trouble. As long as we are in the right direction, we should stay on that trade, which that has been miscalculated by a lot of traders, and then they jump on the wagon 5 minutes later, then they have a losing trade right under their nose. They can see the CL go 100 tick or the ES go in 100 ticks, and they cannot get anything out of it. One of this, what is right is right, what is wrong is wrong. It never can be something is not right, could be wrong. Why you wanted to exit a trade is a winning trade is going your direction. Why you are in a hurry to use a trailing stop on 10, 15 ticks? It could be 100 ticks trade. Why you want to do that? Why you want to limit your auto trade on 20 ticks or 27 the first target, or 5 ticks the first target, and the second target is 10 ticks, and the third target is 20? Why limiting when we can, if this market moving, we're going to grab the whole enchilada on that trade? So this is my opinion on those matters. After all those years, everybody have developed their own rhythm, and this is my own rhythm, that uh, less trade in the market and to be much more efficient. And then if we can take those trades, then it will be nice. So right now we have a little pullback on the market, a bit flat, not much going on. The eyes on the Russell and the CL today, there is a lot of movement on those things. And let's look at the Russell. Also for the Russell traders, here is your fibs and your re-entry point. They're right there. And let's go back on the CL. We had two contract on the CL. We exit one and we stayed on one contract on the CL. So we still have one in our hand. Um, Monday, summertime. It's not going to be that much movement in the summer when all the kids are out. And summertime, Monday, it's not going to be really a lot of excitement, movements. But I decided to show the system today, even on Monday, summer, slow day. And you will see red and blue and green and all of it. You see it right in front of you. So we're not worried about that. I'm going to be staying quieter for a bit. And if I see anything, I will be more than glad to share with you. We hit the target on the YM and the Nasdaq. Let's cover the Nasdaq for the Nasdaq traders to see what's going on. We already hit the target. There is not much going on. So we'll go back to CL. This is the second time it's trying to test the 73.50. This is your trailing stop. We have a new signal on the DAX. Whoever traded the DAX, we have a new signal on the DAX. Your entry 522, target 553. Let's look at the DAX for a second. I know there is a lot of traders don't trade the DAX, but this is my favorite system. We have a double resistance here on the DAX. This is going to be nasty. Pullback at the 536. That is going to be a nasty pullback. So 536. We have a double resistance there. It's going to be a little bit. I'd like to see what will happen on this one here. We'll get back to this one here. It's going to be a problem right there at 36 level. There is some buyers coming in, but this is a problem. Those are your $35 zone. 36, 536. It will be a problem on the DAX. It doesn't matter if it's an ES or not. We're trying to show you how we can. We have a resistance line at 531, one resistance line, and then we have a double resistance line at 5. And then we have a resistance line at there was double here at 37 level. Let's go back on the CL. Same your same number on your trailing stop one, 73.50. It came in one time, two times, three times, four times. The second trailing stop is the major resistance line at 73.58. This is the second major resistance line on the CL, folks. And those are your trailing stop on the automated trade. So this is a very serious numbers right there. And let's see if they are able to penetrate the 73.58. I doubt it. We'll see. A lot of buyers. Okay, we're out. A lot of buyers coming in. Okay. We're coming to re-entry point at 73.75. This is a re-entry point. Okay, we have a new signal, CL. I thought it will be projecting. It didn't project. It must be very strong. Okay, we have an entry at 73.68. This is the automated trading. I was making a bet that the market, it will be projecting, but maybe I was wrong. The auto trade decided to take the 73 level. We'll see what will happen. It's sitting right there at 73.68. This is your entry. The market really turned around. Really turned around. Okay, let's see what will happen. Let's keep our eye on the DAX. Right there, 536. Cannot make it. Okay, let's go back on the CL. It's Monday. We have to deal with it. We're fighting with the one tick. Let's look at the DAX while we are waiting on this one. Okay. I just want to make sure that it's going to be projected from the 536.5. Okay, let's go back on the CL. A real struggle on the CL. I was shocked how the auto trade took it long. I was hoping that there is a pullback re-entry, but it didn't work this time. Which it tells us the market is mixed, because if you remember, we have covered that the ES and the YM and the NASDAQ, look at them. The ES is to the sell position, the YM to the buy position, and the NASDAQ to the sell position. And the 30-year Treasury bond is on the same direction as the ES, which we have covered that a lot. And when they are not in sequence, we get in trouble. And that's exactly what happened, because on the ES, when the ES going on the same signal as the 30-year Treasury bond, and there is a different signal on the YM and a different signal on the NASDAQ, they are not in sequence. You can see it immediately. The market starts struggling. Normally, when what I'm trying to say, it has to be, as an example, the ES is on a sell position, YM sell position, NASDAQ sell position, and the 30-year Treasury buy to the buy position, or vice versa. But right now, you can see the market is mixed. The sell position on an ES, buy position on a YM, NASDAQ is on a sell position, and the 30-year Treasury bond is going on the same direction as the ES, which tells us exactly there is a play in the market, and this one here is going to cause us a lot of confusion. But I'm insisting going to go through Mondays today with the swing trading, and uh, it's okay to see when we are struggling, and it's okay to see when we're not struggling. So This is a really challenge on Monday to do that. And sure, if we can survive Mondays, we can survive any day. Let me go back on the DAX. I was expecting to be rejected from the 536.5 because we have a double resistance here, and it seems like it's in order here. Um, Not much movement actually above those two lines, and probably it's going to ignite few more ticks. But there is a problem at 536 to take a trade. Anything above those two lines here, most likely it's not going to make it. So let's go back on the CL. I like to see what the CL is doing. It's going. If we notice, we have covered that last week, where usually on Monday the scalping can do much better than a swing trading, and I strongly advise to use the scalping on Mondays than swing trading. Normally, especially around summer, we you will have a slow market on Mondays in the summer. So those are the best time to scalp the markets on Monday and Tuesday. You can go on a full speed with the swing trading. But today I wanted to show the Monday and the struggle usually happening on Monday with the swing trading. We're using on the scalper, B scalper, market order on the scalper. 1 minute market order on the B scalper. I'm gonna stay quiet a little bit, and probably we will have a new signals very soon. The market is changing a lot, and it seems like it's gonna change direction. So we'll wait on the new signals. I'll stay quiet for a while. Wow, broke it. Jesus. Really broke that line. Let's see. Wow. Let's look at the ES. There is a lot of buy-in on the ES, guys. A lot of buy-ins on that. Let's see. And there's nothing holding it right now. It came in right to the double resistance line. It came out a few ticks above that, but 537, 536.50 was the resistance line. You know, they played with it a few ticks more, but that was the resistance line, and now this market is going back. So that the target was actually at 536, and the system is still have a lot to go on that one. So I don't know. We'll see. The resistance line at 780 ES. You can see what is this line, but it's gonna break it. Probably it's not gonna be anything here. What else we have? We have the CL. Let's look at the CL. Oh, finally the CL come back exactly to the same level we entered at 73.68. So now we are going in the right direction again. ES struggling at the resistance line. Probably it's going to break it. ES is back to the entry point, and the DAX, as expected, got rejected from the double resistance. And then look what they did. They played this few ticks above that resistance, but it was those are the resistance line, and that's exactly what happened. So now we're looking at there is a buyers coming in on the ES. So we are taking a lift off all the way to the 86.25. At the moment, I don't see too many resistance. We have the 82.25 resistance, but we could have a projection on the way up. So I'll let you know if there is any projection from now till we get to the 786.25. Monday, summer. This is welcome to trading. It's going to be struggling on Mondays. Trying to do anything on Monday usually is a struggle, especially around the summer when the kids are out of the school. Christmas, kids out of the school. It's the same problem every year. Same problem every single year. So, welcome to Mondays. Let's go back on the DAX. Pullback got rejected. There is nothing we can do. CL, we start having a lift off on the CL. This is very nice. 73.68. The target is 74.21. I'm sorry. The target is 74. 18. This is your target. 18 is a very good place to exit out of that trade. The ESCL got a lift off, and now we are at for yes 73.82, target 74.18. ES still struggling on that resistance line at 80 level, but I think it's gonna break it. The DAX, absolutely, without looking at it, I'm very sure got rejected, and it got rejected and is struggling. We had almost €1,000 at the resistance, and now look where we are. It's finished. So the double resistance where they were okay. Anyway, okay, on the ES, we're about to break this line. That's 780. We're about to break it. The CL, little pullback. Boy, it's hard to trade today. Okay, finally, the ES decided to take off. Target 86.25 on the ES. That's a lot of ticks. A lot of ticks. Go back to the CL. CL the same. And then let's go back on the DAX. The DAX is trying again to retest the 536.50. Russell. The Russell is, you have a problem at 705, trying to break it. A lot of buyers. Okay, fine. But the main things is the ES. This is where most of the traders use. We have a good potential today. Hit the target at 786.25. That's why every time the market or the auto trade taking a trade is calculating each target by itself. So let's look and see. CL. CL is going very well. This is very nice on the CL. The entry was 73.68. The target is 74.18. This is really nice movement. There we go. In cases like this, the auto trade will close at 74.18. But when you are using the ATM strategy, you can extend it a little bit and see what will happen on the outcome. So maybe we can grab much more than that. So we know where's the target is 74.19. So we'll try to see if we can extend this one. Oh, this is not good. pullback, nothing to worry about. ES, CL. ES probably still on the same area. Look at this, 780. We still, it's a bit slow today, really slow. Okay. Typical Monday. On the swing trading, it took the trade at 73.27. The auto trade, the swing trading, took it at 73.27 on the entry signal. 73.69. Okay, there is 30 ticks different between the 1 minute on the swing trading and this one here. So there are two totally different auto trade, and probably this one will exit earlier than this one, but there are two total different entries, and they're both are 1 minute, but also two different systems. So on I'd like to see what will happen here on the swing trading CL. 1 minute. Looks like it's taking a dive in here. Let's see if we're going to exit one. It's not going to exit. Let's look at the ES. The ES is going directly to the 86.25. Also, Nasdaq, the 1 minute on the swing trading, have a very nice entry. It did enter the market at, this is 1 minute also. 1 minute. Took the entry at 58.50. This is not bad at all. So this is good. Let's go back on the CL to see what happened. Pull back on the CL. 73.75. Okay. We have to show that. We have to really show Mondays when things are slow. Summertime, we don't want to just show Thursdays and Fridays and Tuesdays and Wednesday. It is also nice to show when we are struggling on Mondays. And this is typical Monday uh, in the summertime or around the Christmas. That's those kind of problems you will have on Monday when the markets are not moving. So that's why your best offer usually on Monday is the scalping. It's not the swing trading. Once a while, you see the market running on Monday, but once you are start getting comfortable with the system, you still can swing trade on Mondays, but you need to get comfortable with the system first. Get used to the system. For what? Oh, okay. There we go. We have a lift off 250, 225. It is a little bit hard today, very slow. You take a trade and fall asleep. Let's look at the CL. Oh man, this is a nasty one. Whew. The I will close this one if this one will close. If the swing trading about to close, I'll close this one here. Let's go back on the ES. That's a huge drop. A lot of pullback here. Oh, we forgot the Russell. Let's see the Russell. The Russell, it is the struggling area where we said the resistance line at 7059. We still on that problem right there. And here, there is more problems to come on the Russell at 7067. and then 7069. So also there is a lot of problems on this area here with the Russell, and most likely is it will not be able to break him. Not maybe after lunch everything is gonna change, but we have a lot of area here cannot be broken actually, and not with this volume we have at the moment. And DAX, we still on the same double resistance. ES climbing slowly, nothing we can do. We're just waiting. But this is a very good potential target. The system calculated all the way up to 86.25. This is a very serious number. So let's see what will happen. And Nasdaq, it was a little slowing down in that area here, a little pullback, and now start gaining momentum. And the same story with the CL, start getting momentum, and seems like we are going in the right direction. Okay, typical Mondays. Hello? We have a Nasdaq entry, uh, new signal, 66, 65.75. This is the price action. This is the swing trading. This is the scalping. This is a very good move. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Also took off. Your target on the Nasdaq is 287.25. Again, this is your market analyzer with the entries and signal. This is the same. This is one system here, automated trading. This is your scalping. This is the swing trading right there. Nasdaq. Okay, we have a nice lift off on the Nasdaq, and the target is 87.25. ES target 86.25. Let's look what happened to the DAX. Oh, we're still struggling on this double resistance. We said that from the beginning of that video, and it seems like it's about to break it. Let's see if it will break. And where is the target? It's way up at 562. All right, we'll see. There's another problem on the DEX at 545 anyway. So we'll find out. ES is okay. CL struggling right now. Nasdaq a little pullback. So we stay on the ES, see what will happen. This is most of the traders using. Nasdaq 1 minute on the swing trading. This is beautiful, right? And also on the CL 1 minute. Beautiful, right, on those two. It's Monday. It's slow. I'm gonna stay quiet a little bit and let you copy whatever you like. Here's the problem at the DAX at 545 level. Watch it. 545 level. Something happened. Okay. Right there. Oh man, a lot of pullback. Right at this line. 545 exactly. Go back to ES. Oh man, everything's changed. The market had dropped right away, and the party is over, actually. Welcome to struggling Mondays and summer Monday, and the market had dropped immediately, and it seems like we're getting a new signal, and that's why I strongly advise, if you don't know what you're doing, you should not be swing trading on Monday summertime. There is some Mondays are good on the normal days, but around the summer, Mondays usually are nasty. That's why you will find the scalpers, they do amazing job on Mondays. As an example, if we look at the B scalper, market order is doing extremely well, and this is the A scalper, is doing also very well. Have a losing trade on the ES right now, but if you notice, both of them, the scalpers on the ES today, it's not really that a great number. I mean, there is $300 here, $400 on the ES, but this is a not really. Uh, so you can tell right away the ES was struggling today, and this is your A scalper, and this is your B scalper. So that I'm so glad we covered this on Monday to show the traders Mondays is especially around summer. It could be nasty Mondays like what we have today, and things can change right away, and a lot of pullback and a lot of volatility. Tomorrow it will be much easier day to do swing trading than Mondays, and that's why um, we have those new traders. I told them not to. I want to show you. I don't know if for somebody was following us, we had a French guy was going live on Thursday and Friday, and I want to show you his setting. Very impressive setting, and I like to cover his numbers a little bit. His identity has to be protected. This is I don't know if you followed if you follow me. I told you I will be busy with a French guy. We don't get too many from France anyway, but this a French guy is really very impressive. He don't he don't know. He's not that good a trader to understand when the market is flat or when the market is moving. That picture is from Friday. It's not from today because I was checking up on him. I logged in and check up on him. And today I will log in and check up on him. I told him not to swing trade today, but I have another new traders. I need to log in and check up on him. So this is live trade with a real money on Friday. So the guy had our software for 3 months, and then he got bored with the. He doesn't want to deal with the market when it's flat and moving. So he put 10 minutes and he let it go. And because he lives in France, he have more advantage. He wanted to start on the DAX, but I told him because he's not experienced trader, I told him to hold on the DAX. But he have enough money also, so he's hedging the market. And it was very impressive uh, on Thursday. He made. Let me read his. On Monday, on Thursday, last Thursday, he made 1,055 exactly on Thursday, and this is on Friday. He made on the and what he's doing, um, he's hedging the market. He's hedging the market. So instead going on two YM, two CL, two Nasdaq, he have enough money. He can also have enough money to take the DAX, but I told him to hold on the DAX until he get to the rhythm. He made the 980 on the Friday. When I left him on Friday, he made 980, and he made on the Nasdaq 505. You can see them here, and the ES was started with 162. What he learned something, he did something wrong, which it was in news on Friday, and he is in the French time. He took a trade before the news, right there. You see it? And he said he will never dismiss the news again. So he took a small trades and before the news, and now he learned his lesson because there is a small thing sometimes a trader can learn from his mistake. So he made that mistake on Friday before the news came out, and he had an early start. So now he learned on Friday he needs, or on Wednesdays when the CL, he needs to wait till the news are out, and then he can take those trades. So this is his life. And then what he's using 10 minutes, so he don't have to deal with a sideways market or a flat market or when the market is. So that's he came out by himself to it, which very good, and we wish him the best. But he really very impressive for what he has done. Guys, there is not much to do. As you see right now, what I was covering on this is your A scalper, and this is your B scalper here. And as what I have covered last week, that around the summer, around the Christmas, you simply cannot trade the market, not unless if you are really, really knowing what to do. So what I told the French guy not to swing on Monday today, to go scalping and then go swing trading on Tuesday. As long as the kids are out of the school, you have to be careful with Mondays. Folks, that's all what we have. And we showed you when we are struggling. We don't want to show you just when everything is fine. It will be my pleasure to show also when the market, we are struggling with the market like today. After all, even when on Monday, actually, we did very well on a big part of it. So God bless you all, and we'll try to go live tomorrow as well. Bye for now.